Hi there, my name's Jamie. I've been a school teacher for near on 15 years developing health programs, and recently I've come to finish my master's degree and valuing what neuroscience has to say about the value of mindfulness, which is in essence teaching young people to dwell more and more in the present moment and to be aware of what they're doing when they're doing it. The benefits are more calm, more clarity, more ability to listen to others and listen to oneself. So enjoy this little homemade video. It's just a taste of an 8-week program going into primary schools.
How has the mindfulness impacted on you in your role as a class teacher?
Quite strongly, actually. I've always been aware of things like this, but to bring it into the classroom, which I've thought about in the past, but never been able to do it quite succinctly as Jamie has, it's calmed me right down. I'm the sort of person who's quite active and gets distracted myself. But more than once, many times actually in the last 7 or 8 weeks, I've just managed to focus myself, my thoughts and emotions better. More patience, just being more objective with children rather than letting emotion come out quicker, whether it be anger or whatever, frustration or impatience. I've been able to sort of bring myself back a little bit more and be calmer.
Feel our feet on the floor and to contact our breathing and to let go of some of the thoughts from the busyness of interval and become present.
Sort of continue with them. Of course, the kids are still kids, they do all sorts of things, but now and again you see them doing things, sitting down, or less disruption. I even had a child say to me yesterday before I gave him a little maths test. He said to me, Mr. Ops, I'll take 3 mindful breaths. And so just slowed himself down and did things like that. And it's a very good class, it's a very kind class. But they've taken to this really well, and you find the focus has really changed too. The focus is so much more there. They understand the concepts, they know to get their feet on the ground. People always say to you, put your feet on the ground, but here, there's actually meaning behind it. Put your feet on the ground, just feel the contact, and yeah, it's made a difference. It's really brought us down.
Mindfulness been a good thing to learn?
Yep, because I get into lots of fights with my sister all the time, and now there's much less noise in the house before breakfast and after breakfast and after dinner and all that.
Why? Because is the whole family doing it, or just you? Do you?
Well, Isabel says stuff to me that I don't really like, or says, "Where did you put my slippers?" And then I get really angry because I didn't touch them, and then I just walk away.
And you can relax your body and relax your forehead and feel the weight of your body resting on the earth. There's no test here. You can smile, relax, enjoy yourself. Nothing's required of you, just to be present.
I think that regardless of all the other things that we learn at school, all the other necessary and practical things we need in our modern life, that this is kind of, it's you. It's where it all begins. And if you haven't got the basis of where it all begins, the kindness, the centering, just the awareness of who you are and what you're doing, what you're thinking, then all the other things tend to be superficial on the outside. You might be able to be very skillful in things, but unless you've got this skill, which is actually acknowledging who you are and acknowledging where you stand and with other people, then I think there's other skills that are kind of on the outside, peripheral really. So I think this is very important, a very important thing to teach students, especially this age.
For me, it works when you get angry or sad. It can help you calm down.
How does it help if you feel sad?
Well, if you feel sad, you just take a few breaths and just sit down for a while, and the weather inside you changes.
What have you learned or gained from the mindfulness course you've done?
Well, before we started, I was hurting people, but now I took 3 mindful breaths and I just didn't, because really helped me.
and no place for all our children. I see a place that's not far from here. I hear the words that build up children when children grow in a world without fear.